Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Yes, hi Sanju, good morning. I'm doing exceptionally well. Thank you so much for your concern. What about you and how is your day shaping you up?
Yeah, my day has been so great. I'm full of excited, you can say, and I'm really
Okay.
excited to connect with you. So finally, today we are connecting.
Exactly. You had been requesting me for this conversation for a long time, but because of my busy schedule, I was not able to manage time for this conversation. But yesterday I thought to connect with you because, yesterday I thought that now I cannot make you wait anymore. So
Thank
I
you.
should connect with you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would say this is your kindness.
Yeah, and actually, both of my sons are at home today. So first I have made them sit on the bed and gave them laptop, not laptop, tab to use so that they can let me have conversation with you peacefully.
Oh,
So it is
amazing.
very difficult, to make time being a mother of mischievous boys. It is really difficult.
Yeah, you're right, ma'am. But sometimes it's very imperative, also a part of our life, botheringness of
Exactly.
through the kids say that it will help you, to get a smile in upcoming times, right? It becomes a
Yeah, yeah,
beautiful memories of your life also. Sometimes
yeah.
it's yeah.
So, before we dive deep into the conversation, let's have a quick round of the introduction first.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So
Yeah.
let me break the ice first, okay? So this is
Yeah.
Chandan here. I live in Bihar state. Professionally, I'm a teacher. Talk about my hobbies. So like to talk to new people and traveling different places. Yeah, it's a part of my hobbies, that's all.
Okay, okay. Sounds perfect. It was nice introduction from your side. Now let me introduce myself. So first of all, thank you so much for inviting me here, and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself on your platform. So well, my name is Pooja, and I belong to Haryana. I'm a full-time homemaker, mother to two lovely sons. I cannot say lovely sons.
Mhm.
They are lovely. They are boys.
Mhm.
And if it comes to my education qualification, so I hold a master degree in English literature, and apart from that, I hold a BA degree as well.
Wow,
Yeah, so I think that's enough.
that's wonderful, ma'am. So today I'm going to connect with a very experienced person, right?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
no, even I am in learning stage.
yeah, okay. We all are learning, ma'am, nowadays, right? So today, what we are going to discuss? Any, any topic, ma'am? Do you have?
Yeah, just wait for a couple of seconds. Both of my kids are falling out with each other for no reason. Just wait.
Oh,
Some are crying at the top of their voice for no reason.
it's okay.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, today what we are going to discuss? Do you have any topic?
No, I don't have any topic, and I don't want you to bring up any topic because I'm not comfortable to discuss any topic and cannot like articulate my perspective on any particular topic at the 11th hour because on spot to discuss any topic, on spot discussing any topic is quite difficult for me. So
Okay.
it would be better to go for the casual talk. Okay,
Yeah,
so
why
let me
not?
ask you,
Yeah.
as you mentioned in your introduction that you are a teacher, so I would like to ask that which subject do you teach?
Yeah, actually, I teach every subject because I'm dealing with very primary student, you can say. So it's easy for,
Okay, okay,
yeah.
that's fine. And what is your leisure time activities?
Leisure time, whenever I get time, so I like to read books and sometimes I watch web series. And at evening, I like to
Okay,
go to the stadium for watching some cricket, football, like that. Yeah, that's my leisure time. I
okay.
optimize. Yeah.
So I can see stack of books behind you. There are kept a lot of books, like bunch of books are kept behind you.
Yeah,
So
you can say.
have you read all those books?
Yeah, some of them are well finished, and some of them were still in pending. I would say because it's a book reading. It's a very lengthy process. You know very well, right? So
Exactly. We cannot, complete any book in just couple of days. It takes time. If we are, if we have started reading any book, so it takes at least month, right, to
yes,
complete that book.
with the excitement, I
Yeah.
bought so many
And it
books.
also depends on time. How
Yeah,
much time do you have?
yeah, you're right, man. Actually, with the excitement, I
So,
bought so many books, but I haven't completed.
mm, Yeah, it happens actually. I think it happens with everyone. Even there are, stack of books in my cupboard, but I haven't even touched them, right? I don't feel like reading them because reading books is a kind of, monotonous task for me. Like
Yes.
every time I start reading book, it makes me feel sleepy. So I don't, prefer to read books.
Yeah. Reason behind we are meeting so many stranger words, right? And we doesn't know, we don't know how what is the meaning of them. So again and again we have to go on Google and finding the meaning and translating. This
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
long process
exactly. Yeah.
that makes us monotonous
Even
for that.
couple of days ago, I started reading a book named Positive Attitude, and this book I found this book based on advanced
Wow.
level, right? So yeah, actually I read only 5 to 6 pages of this book, and I couldn't understand the meaning of the sentences because it is based on completely on advanced level. So whenever we don't, whenever we are not able to understand the meaning of any particular vocabulary and particular sentence, so we start feeling, bored. As you mentioned that over and over again we need to go for the English dictionary, and we, need to go for the Google and Chrome to search the meaning of that particular vocabulary and the sentence. So we start finding bored.
That's why it's a lengthy process, and we are not, feeling very comfortable while visiting multiple time at the same places for finding the meaning. So that's why. Otherwise, it will sustain your interest level for a long time, and you start feeling amusement after comprehending the things very clarity, right? It happens usually with everyone's. So, ma'am, you tell me, like, when
Yes,
have you
yes.
started learning English? I'm very curious to know.
Okay, so first of all, let me tell you in which year I started my journey. So in the mid of May 2024, I started my journey. Before that, I was completely zero because I was very pathetic at this language. So I started my journey from scratch, completely from scratch. Yeah.
That's great. I can understand, ma'am, because I have seen so many ma'ams like you. They also started in this, situation, and now they speak well, so amazing. And you speak also very nice, very confident, I would say. So it's not easy for anyone, I would say.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. When someone, praises me, it makes me feel very proud of myself. And it
Yes,
actually encourages me to speak continue.
yes, ma'am, you deserve, I would say, because this is a second language, right? And without having any guidance, any coordination, I would say,
Yeah.
right? It's not easy, na? Right.
Yeah, you can see both of my sons falling out with each other.
It's okay, ma'am. It's
All
okay.
the time they keep on falling out with each other for no reason.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
This is the time of both of them. They are playing, they are fighting together, right? So yeah, let them play, let them fighting. It's okay. All is acceptable. Today is Sunday. I think they are just. It's okay,
Yeah.
ma'am. I understand. Each families has such mischievous kids, and they are playing. It's okay. So, ma'am, we are
Actually, it
talking.
was
Yeah.
the only reason. It was the only reason I was, just ignoring to have conversation with you because I already know that whenever I kids at home, so they will definitely not let me, have conversation with any person because they always do this.
Yeah, I understand. Sometimes we are distracted, right? Yeah, it happens.
Exactly.
It's okay, ma'am. So ma'am, tell me, how do you utilize your free time? I would love to know. Whenever you are free.
Actually, in my free time, sometimes I create my video, right?
Wow.
Whatever comes to my mind. It is not like that you should have something special or you should have an to create your video. So, in my leisure time, whatever I feel like, I just create my video with that.
Oh,
And sometimes I love writing, so I write whatever I have in my mind, I start writing with that thing. And I interact with the people. So, these are the three things which I am focusing on these days.
very nice, ma'am. You are following, very good habit, I would say. Generally, we have to follow, in our day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So I would say ki this habits really very prominent and very necessity for the all people. They have to follow because this is a related of your skill. That where are you focusing right now. So this is imperative, I would say, very obligatory, I would say. So we have to follow, and I'm really very glad after knowing you are following. It will also help you know to progress in this language also. Great.
Yeah, somehow I'm managing to stay, to maintain consistency because I'm very passionate towards English language. So that is the reason, like, I make some time out of my busy schedule to work on my language and to work on my goal, which I want to materialize. Because this is my dream and which has been during my school days, which I want to materialize at any cost, at anyhow.
Of course, ma'am, of course. Life is full of puzzle, and we have a lot of responsibility. So somewhere if we are engaging self in different part of our life, so it help us to get refreshment and feeling amusement for a while, right? And it also help us in multiple
Exactly.
aspects. So learning a language, it's only the reasons to get engaged us in a different situation, and keeping self a very light and weight, right? That's amazing.
Exactly, you are true. Yeah.
Yes.
So
So
tell me something about yourself. I'm very enthusiastic to know that have you taken any online, offline classes to learn English, or you have learned completely on your own?
yeah, you can say, ma'am, you can say I have learned my own by myself, you can say.
Okay.
I haven't taken any classes
Hmm.
in any institute, because I believe like if you are full of enthusiast towards any skills, any goal, so it must come true. The requirement is that you have to be persistent towards, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
this is
you are
the
right.
way anyone can improve. Yeah.
So yeah, so Sanju, do you think that to be proficient at any language, there is a requirement of taking online, offline session? There is requirement of spending money on our skills to be proficient.
I believe like if you know what you have to do, okay, in order to become like that, so there is no need of getting admission any in online classes or any online institute. You can do yourself. But if you are not knowing what to do, you're full of confused, you're puzzled, then you have to have the guidance of any tutors. Then you have to admissions yourself.
Okay. So don't you think that we can learn any language just at sitting home, but to build up our confidence level, it is really necessary to take online sessions so that we can, go through some proficient, like we can go through some people who are very proficient at this language, and by talking to them, we can build up our confidence level. Because when we talk to a person who is more fluent than us, who is very proficient at this language, at any language, so don't you think that we feel that if we can, talk to this person, right? So we can talk anybody confidently and effortlessly. Don't you feel
Course.
like that?
Of course, I feel, after talking to the good personality, they are good at in this language, I would say. So somewhere we are relating ourselves, we are focusing on those parts they are very weak of us. So it help us to improve out, it help us to improve out. So
Exactly.
this is a very important to talk to those person who are good at in this field, because somewhere we are improving
Yeah, not
self, we are
only,
adopting their
yeah,
behavior in order to make self-sufficient in this field.
exactly. Not only to improve our communication, but also to build up our confidence level. It is really necessary.
Yes, you are right, ma'am.
Yeah. So how long have you been with your YouTube journey?
I think, ma'am, it's been, I think, 2 years more than that, I would say.
Okay, more than 2 years you have been into your YouTube journey.
Yes.
And each and every day you are uploading your video, or sometimes when you feel like, then that day only you upload your video to your channel.
If I have done few conversations, the video will be listed in my memory cards. So I would love to release all of them gradually. Otherwise, I have to delay for 2 days or 3 days, you can say, and after that I have to do. But I believe to maintain my consistency because it's very prominent for me, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Consistency matters a lot to be proficient at something, whatever you want to be, right? So
Yes.
without consistency, yeah, without consistency, it cannot happen that you can become proficient at something in which you want to become, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
because there are multiple stuff we have to requirement, right? We have to
exactly.
acquiring all of them in order to just modifications of our sentence according to the situations, right? So within a less
Yeah,
period of time, you couldn't accumulate all of data and you can articulate your sentence with the convenience. No, you have to engage yourself deeply and you have to try more and more, right? So that's why
yes, yes,
consistency
yes,
is a
right.
mandatory.
You're true. Yeah.
So I often, ma'am, I often try to do that, but some of time I'm not having people Yeah, some of time our time is not matching to each other, so it delay. Sometimes it procrastinate.
Yeah, yeah, it happens with everyone. Even
Yes.
sometimes I also procrastinate. Yeah, I put the things on tomorrow. I think that if I'm not able to do this today, so I will do it tomorrow.
This kinds of determination, dedication must be there in everyone's, I would say, because this is a very important, right? Very essential
Exactly. You
part.
must be dedicated, you must be hardworking, you must be persistent towards your work. Then only you can get success. Then only you can achieve your goal. Right.
Yeah. Firstly, you have to be a loyal with yourself, what you exactly want in your life.
Exactly.
If you really want to fulfill that desire, that needs of your own, then you have to be there all the time. That's a mandatory.
Exactly. Yes, it is really mandatory. Okay, so do you use this language in your real life too with someone?
No, actually, there in my locality, I come from very rural place now, so there people are not comfortable in using this language. Even they couldn't speak in Hindi language in a good way. Local language they are using.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So you can
Okay,
say
okay.
totally I'm depending on such kinds of platform. And I have a few numbers also. So whenever I got a call of anyone for the sake of practicing English, so I just talk to them by call.
Okay, so as you mentioned that you are from rural area and in your surrounding there is no one who knows how to speak in English, right? So you must be getting a lot of appreciation from the people in your society, from the people in your relatives, and from the people in your surrounding, right?
Yes, of course, ma'am. It happens often. It give me confidence. It boosts me a lot, encourage me. Yeah, you are right.
And you must be feeling very proud of yourself, right?
Yeah, you can say, ma'am. I consider myself, yeah, I have done something good. That's why I'm going. I'm having the appreciations by others. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So do you think that getting appreciation is important to move forward in your life, to get motivation, to be motivated? Or
Af-
without getting appreciation, you can move ahead in your life?
Actually, after having appreciation, it works as a medicine on you. It will make you positive. Quite focused on your goals. You
Mm-hmm.
feel excitement. Internally you will think, yeah, i'm
Exactly.
i'm on the right path.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm having appreciations. And it's very important to keep your mind very calm and relaxed and very happy. Happily, if you follow anything, you must be
Exactly.
succeed. Yeah, this is the reality. So appreciation will overcome your anxiety
Exactly. And if
also.
you're getting appreciation, it also, yeah, and if you're getting appreciation from people, so it also helps us to build up our confidence level. And
Yes.
once we are able to build up our confidence level, we can move forward. We can see the, immense change in our life,
Yes.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
That's why this is a very important. You can say this is a medicine what we are having to the people to accelerate self,
Exactly.
very fastly and quickly,
Yeah.
very frisky, you can say.
Mm. Yes. So, do you have something that you wanna ask me?
Yes, ma'am. What I have noticed, ma'am, like you are alone in this home, right? So where is your mother-in-law, ma'am? And you have holding all your responsibility by on. Yeah. Is there any other people also supporting you, ma'am? Say something.
Actually, there are six members in my family, including me, my
Wow.
both kids, my husband, and my in-laws. Right, my in-laws are living in Bhiwani, and I am living at my in-laws' place, but they are living in city.
Okay.
Right, and my husband actually works in Jammu, so he lives in Jammu Kashmir, and I
Wow.
am here alone with both of my kids. And it's me who has to manage everything on my own. There is no one to help me, neither my in-laws nor my husband.
Yeah. That's why, ma'am, I really
Yes.
appreciate you. You're a very confident person, I would say, in this universe, I would say. Because being alone and holding all the responsibility, it's not a piece of cake for any women, I would say. And in spite of are you getting time to just focus on your personal goal as well. So it's a really commendable job.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, it is really important to work for you only, work for you as well, right? It is not that you have to spend your whole life just for managing your house and taking care of your kids. It is not like that. You also have your own life on which you have to work, right? You also have to think that what is my goal and what can make me happy, right? So accordingly, you have to work on that.
Yeah,
So this is something I'm doing.
you are on the right track, I would say, ma'am. Because
Yes, yes.
only managing home situation, it's not enough for us. No, we have to do something, something else, because we are living in a new generation, you can say, right? There people are upgrading every single day. So if we are not upgrading self, so we are lefting behind from all of them, right? And this is
Exactly.
not
This is
this is
true.
not good for our upcoming days, I would
It is
say.
really important to upgrade ourselves, and it is really important to keep pace with the time, to keep pace with the world.
Yes, because nowadays I'm watching so many women are uplifting self, in different criteria and field, I would say. Few of name I would love to describe here. Mansi ma'am, and some of also is there very, one of their they
Mansi,
have
ma'am,
ma'am.
talking about that Mansi who has created her channel by the name of English Dose 27.
Yes, and Dehati madam also. She also belongs to a rural
Dehati
place.
madam also. Dehati is very famous. I think every
Very
person
famous.
knows about Dehati ma'am. And
Yes.
I would like to tell you that she has been my great inspiration. Because of Dehati ma'am, I started my journey.
Yes.
I gathered courage to start this journey with English language. Because initially, like for the very first time when I came across her video, I thought if she can, why can't I?
Mm-hmm.
So I gathered some courage to start this journey. And also I was very adamant. Initially, I was quite adamant towards English language. There was only one thing in my mind after seeing her video, that I have to do it anyhow, no matter how much efforts I have to put and how many music, I have to face in my life, but I will do it. Right.
Yeah.
Because initially, whenever I saw someone speaking in English, I also felt like speaking in English in the same way. Yeah.
That's really
So
great,
she's
man.
a very good lady. Yeah.
That's why I have raised, as an example of all of them, and we have to, do that for something, because when they are not having, fulfill facility, I mean facilities, I would say the requirement, which is very important, in spite of their
Exactly.
uplifting
A lot of
self in
YouTubers
different.
are there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of YouTubers are there who are doing really well, like Sunita Rawat and Puri ma'am, Karishma ma'am is also there. So three actually person are there, and yes, Dehati ma'am is also. Dehati ma'am is on the top of my list. So how
Yeah.
can I forget to take her name? So she is one of the top lady. I really love to watch her video actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get a lot of motivation from her videos.
Yeah, I also whenever I get time now, so I have been through some of their content and I have to see their struggle, the way she express self, and they are highlighting their so many things, in that content. So it motivates us, without having, I mean prominent, I mean very requirement parts, facilities, and instead of they are always try to do something else. So this is not easy for anyone,
Hmm.
especially those who are coming from rural place, right, ma'am? So she are inspirations
Exactly,
for
exactly.
every women's, and
Yeah,
because of
she's
her.
a actually she's a great inspiration for a lot of people are getting appreciation, and inspiration from the Hati ma'am,
Yes.
and they are doing well in their life. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, you're right. So, ma'am, you tell me like what you want in your life. What do you want to become?
What I want to be in my life. This is your question. What I want to be in my life,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So I want to tell you that I want to be very comfortable. I want to be like a native speaker in English language. As I told you that it has been my dream during my school days to speak English quite fluently and quite effortlessly. So first of all, I want to be very fluent in this language, very proficient at this language, and later I want to be an English trainer. Like
Wow.
I have my own institute where I can teach people about spoken English.
Wow, that's great. Of course, it must come true. I believe, ma'am, because sometimes manifesting our opinions, our internal feelings towards any goals, it must come true. And you are telling, of course, it must come true.
Yes,
I
yes.
believe. Amazing.
Yeah. So, what do you want to be? If I throw the same question at you, so what would be your answer?
I want to be a good teacher, ma'am. I want to teach. I want to help
Good
people.
teacher.
Yeah. And English language
Okay.
language must be there, so it's very convenient to navigate others, right?
Okay. So, what do you think that to be a good teacher, but all are the qualities they should have?
I believe like they must be sincere towards their job. They must know how to convince people, how to convince their student, how to explain the things with the clarity, and try to understand their mentality. So this is very handy for
Yes,
them
yes,
to
yes.
track on their students on the right way, right? Because in this
Mhm.
situation I have noticed like before knowing the exact situation of their student, they start beating. This is not a right manner and
Hmm.
approaching to knowing the students anxiety and I mean any fault of them. No, Firstly, you have to try to know the internal quality of them, their opinions, what's going on
Exactly.
inside of
Yes,
them.
yes.
It's very convenient for you to navigate them in the right way. Such quality must be there,
Exactly.
and it
That is
must
the
be
point.
patience.
Yeah. Yes.
So,
Yeah. So can we wrap up the conversation now?
yeah, of course, ma'am. Thank you so much, really.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you to you too for making your presence for me here and bringing me on your platform. I really, it was really great conversation with you.
Yeah, same here, ma'am. You're very kind personalities, I would say. And I'm really proud of you
Yeah.
because you have been suffering a lot. I mean, multiple issues generally we are having. In spite of you, always try to do something new. So, really, God bless you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. So let's meet some other time.
Yeah, of course, ma'am. You can message me anytime, and I'm always be there for you. If any needs help, then always you remember me. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
So, bye, ma'am.